Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome into Mid-Morning. So it may be summertime, but our friends at MSMS are helping to prepare students for one of the biggest tests that they're going to have to take. So Mr. Thomas Richardson is joining me in studio this morning. It's so good having you in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we are talking about the ACT. I had to take it. I feel like everyone's had to take it, but you guys are getting ready to do an ACT prep course. So Mr. Thomas, what can students expect going to these sessions?
We will cover all sorts of facets of the test, the timing of it, the layout of the test, the types of stems of questions that you might encounter on all four parts of it: English, math, reading, and science. And really, we work with whatever students need us to work with. If it's a certain timing issue or a certain type of question they've struggled with in the past, or if they've never seen the test before in their lives, we walk them through what they need to arm themselves to conquer the test.
And so you will be doing the English portion of it.
Yes.
So I guess what are some tricks or tips to know about this the English test? You said it's pretty concise. You just kind of have to know what to look for.
Right. We know that the ACT hates wordiness. So when you narrow your answers down, if they're all grammatically correct, you want the one that's shortest and to the point. The ACT prefers that. We also know that they're obsessed with punctuation. Even if they say publicly they're not. So working with commas and apostrophes and semicolons and colons. There are also issues of organization. Just like you would organize your own essay, the ACT is asking you which order paragraphs should be in, or what would be better topic sentences. And so we work with students on issues like that as well. And
so for the parents who might be watching this and they want to have their kids come, how can we get them registered for this?
You can call the school. I believe the number is on the screen.
Yeah, right behind us right there, guys.
You can visit our school website and sign up online. And I believe we have 25 spots in the morning session and 25 spots in the afternoon session. So get those registrations done as soon as possible.
And I feel like a lot of us senior parents know this, but you know, the ACT, yes, it's a test, but that test score can open you up to several opportunities in college.
Absolutely. We know that the ACT is in some ways a bit of a game, right? It's the hoop that we have to jump through, but the reward for having a high score is certainly out there in the form of scholarships for admissions to elite institutions and so forth. And you know, there are other tests out there like the Work Keys, which is done by the ACT company, that if you're practicing the skills of taking the test, then that should make you comfortable in any standardized test that you encounter.
And then, so if they're taking the test and they do not know the answer, is there, you know, I was told you always circle C. What do you recommend for that?
That works just fine. We call it the letter of the day. As long as you are consistently picking the same letter, you're playing the numbers game there. And that happens not just if you don't know the answer, but if you're running out of time. They tell you 5 minutes left and you know that you can't solve all the questions in time. Get to a point where you're just marking C consistently, or B, consistent, whatever it may be that day.
Now, if you do happen to run out of time, before your time runs out, do you recommend to fill out your whole, is it still on a Scantron now?
There is an online version of the test, although most students around here are taking the paper and pencil version. Yeah, you know, it's a kind of different strategies for different students idea, and that's one of the things we work on is knowing yourself, knowing how long it takes you to take certain sections, and then working out a strategy for if there's just a minute left, what to do.
Well, Mr. Thomas, it was so good having you in studio. Again, you can go to their website and sign up. We'll be back after the break.